Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. And we are pleased to be joined by Joey Larson of Northern Michigan Hockey. How's it going, buddy?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good. And of course, if a lot of people following this channel, of course, he was also from Heartland. So there we go. How's it? So overall, how do you think your year's kind of going so far?
I think our year's kind of been up and down, but when we play our game and play the way we can play some really good hockey, but we just need to find that consistency. But I think we've done a good job of it last few weeks, and it's perfect timing heading into playoffs. So
What's it been like since you joined Northern? It seems like you just feel at home up there.
yeah, for sure. I have a lot of family up here, and Northern's is a really good spot. Marquette's an awesome place, and I just love it up here. So I really like it.
So far, what's been the biggest thing that you've kind of gotten really good at in the past few weeks? What's been really improving for you?
I think just putting in the extra hours of work and working on my game every day and putting in the time, and the coaches here are really good, and players that I'm playing with are really good as well. So I think it's all just been clicking.
Yeah. What's it been like just going through the process of going through juniors and now finally getting to the college level?
Yeah, juniors was a really good time, and obviously helped me to develop into the player I am today. So that was really good for me to take a few years and play in juniors and improve my game and be ready to go for when I got to the college level.
Yeah. We're heading into playoffs in these next few weeks. How do you feel like you are as a player to just kind of get better at a lot of these things?
Yeah, I feel like the playoffs are obviously going to be tough. Who knows who we're going to get matched up against, but all the teams are really good this year in the CCHA, so we just got to be ready to go going into whoever we end up playing.
How would someone describe you on the ice?
I would say I'm a power forward who can make plays and score goals. I like to play hard, but skilled hockey.
Yeah. What's been the best thing, oh man, about just this season so far?
I think just coming to the rink every day and with the group of guys we have and the coaching staff here, every day is or like obviously a new day, and you just gotta try to get better every day. And I feel like that's been the biggest or the best thing for me, just coming to the rink and being around the guys that we have here. And yeah, I just feel like that's probably been the most fun, is just being at the rink every day.
How are you at tying a tie?
At tying a tie, I feel like I'm pretty good. I mean, I don't know. I only know a few, so.
Okay. So the reason why I ask this, because if you've seen hockey players, in the ice, of course, it's the suits, the ties, and all that, and people, sometimes it's tough to tie one of those things.
Yeah, for sure. No, I'm pretty dialed in, I would say.
Let's see. What's the hardest class you're taking right now?
The hardest class I'm taking right now is probably pre-calc.
Okay.
I'm just not very I've never really loved math, I guess, so it's kind of my hardest one right now.
All right. How do you mentally prepare for a game?
I honestly stay pretty relaxed. I try to be calm all the way up until the game, and obviously you get excited once you're finally hitting that ice. But for me, it's just staying loose and warming up with the guys and joking around kind of just helps me get ready for the game.
Yeah. Okay. Do you ever get nervous before a game?
Um, yes and no. I feel like just depends on the game. If it's a really big one, then obviously feel a little more like Michigan Tech versus Northern. Those are the big or that's like the biggest rivalry. So those ones, I guess. My first one actually was pretty nerve wracking, but after that, I mean, you just get used to it. And I wouldn't really say I ever get nervous before any of the games.
Yeah. How much snow is up there right now?
Um, it actually was kind of warm the past few days, so it melted, but there was a few feet before that, so
Yeah.
been snowing quite a bit.
All right. All right. Well, let's get to know you a little bit, Joey. How about that?
All right.
What's your favorite food?
Favorite food? I would have to say any sort of breakfast food or sushi.
Okay. What's apparently the UP has got some good breakfast places up there. Where's
Oh
the
yeah. I would say Dunkers.
Okay. Let's see. Player you grew up watching. Like who'd you what was your favorite player growing up?
Growing up, probably Alex Ovechkin. I just love the way he could score goals and shoot the puck. So
He can still score goals like that a little bit too. So
yeah, for sure. No, he's just an unreal player. Obviously his numbers speak for themselves. So it's really fun to watch.
yeah. All right. Okay, here's a challenge. Name two things that people might not know about Joey Larson.
I can juggle and I love to fish.
Nice. Nice. All right. Well, Joey, thanks so much for coming on, man. We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, thanks for having me.